For millennia, humanity has been captivated by the dazzling allure of precious gemstones. Yet beneath their glittering surface lies a hidden history, a world where master artisans meticulously crafted fakes so convincing they defied detection for centuries, weaving a complex narrative through the annals of time. Welcome to Echoes of Time, your portal to the forgotten pages of history, where we reveal secrets that lie under the dust of centuries. Today, we journey into a realm where the line between natural wonder and human ingenuity blurred, where the quest for beauty sparked an unexpected art form, ancient gem forgery. How did these ancient civilizations achieve such sophisticated imitation? And what does this forgotten art truly reveal about their ingenuity, their values, and their profound understanding of the natural world? The answers are far more intricate than mere deception, echoing through the ages and challenging our very perceptions of authenticity. The practice of creating imitation gems was not an isolated phenomenon, but a widespread testament to human ambition and skill, stretching across vast geographies and epochs. From the vibrant workshops nestled along the Nile in ancient Egypt, where the sun-drenched sands held secrets of creation, to the bustling, opulent marketplaces of Imperial Rome, where every social stratum yearned for a touch of luxury, and further still, to the enigmatic alchemists of the medieval era, who sought to transform base materials into substances of great worth, the art of the perfect fake flourished. This was not a clandestine act confined to the shadows, but an integral, often ingenious, facet of ancient commerce and culture. It was an endeavor born of a universal human desire for beauty, status, and the symbolic power that gemstones inherently carried, often overriding the perceived scarcity of true precious stones. Early techniques employed by these ancient artisans were remarkably advanced, showcasing a profound understanding of materials and optics. Some of the most exquisite replicas were crafted from glass, meticulously shaped and colored to mimic the brilliance and hue of natural gems. Imagine the skill required to not only reproduce the vibrant emerald green or the deep sapphire blue, but to also capture the internal play of light, the very fire that gives a true gemstone its life. These were not crude imitations, but highly refined works of art, often surpassing in their technical execution the simple cutting and polishing of their natural counterparts. The creation of such glass replicas demanded mastery over heat, color mixing, and precise shaping, turning what we now consider a common material into a medium for extraordinary illusion. Beyond glass, ancient craftsmen utilized composite stones, layering different materials or carefully cementing smaller, less valuable natural fragments together to form a larger, more impressive, and ostensibly rarer gem. This technique required an intimate knowledge of mineral properties and structural integrity, ensuring that the finished composite would not only look authentic, but also withstand the wear of time and handling. Furthermore, these artisans were adept at cunningly altering natural gems, enhancing their perceived value through sophisticated treatments. This might involve heat treating certain stones to intensify their color, or perhaps applying thin, colored foils beneath translucent gems to deepen their hue and increase their sparkle. Such practices blur the lines between enhancement and imitation, demonstrating a sophisticated understanding of how to manipulate light and color to achieve a desired aesthetic and, critically, a desired market value. These weren't mere amateur attempts, driven by simple fraud. On the contrary, they were highly skilled endeavors, often demanding years of apprenticeship and a deep scientific curiosity, pushing the boundaries of material science in ways we are only now beginning to fully appreciate. The motivations behind these endeavors were as multifaceted as the gems themselves. At the forefront was the insatiable demand for opulent adornment among the elite. From pharaohs and emperors to powerful senators and wealthy merchants, the display of precious stones was a potent symbol of status, power, and wealth. Genuine rare stones were, by their very nature, scarce, and thus prohibitively expensive for all but the very wealthiest. Imitation gems provided an accessible, albeit still costly, alternative, allowing a broader segment of the elite to partake in the visual language of luxury. Beyond personal adornment, imitation gems were also used to commemorate significant events, adorning regalia, religious artifacts, or architectural elements, where the visual impact and symbolic weight were paramount, often overshadowing the intrinsic value of the material. And of course, there was the sheer practicality of circumventing the scarcity of genuine rare stones. In a world without global supply chains, access to specific gems was limited by geography and political power. Forgery offered a powerful solution, allowing desired aesthetics to be replicated even when the genuine article was unobtainable. Archaeological digs across the ancient world have served as our primary witnesses to this hidden history. Countless examples of these meticulously crafted imitations have been unearthed, not just in obscure caches, but often alongside genuine artifacts in tombs, palaces, and marketplaces. These discoveries have profoundly impacted our understanding of ancient economies and artistic practices. They have, quite literally, forced us to reevaluate the authenticity of many famed treasures previously assumed to be entirely natural, and to acknowledge the sheer brilliance of those long-lost artisans who crafted their convincing counterparts. Every excavation that yields another perfectly rendered glass paste or a cleverly assembled composite stone adds another layer to this fascinating narrative, compelling us to look closer, to question assumptions, and to recognize the true scope of ancient ingenuity. Yet, perhaps the most captivating aspect of this lost art is the vigorous debate it sparks among historians, archaeologists, and gemologists today. The true intent behind these ancient forgeries. Was it outright deception? A deliberate and malicious attempt to defraud unwary buyers, trading on ignorance and avarice? The sophistication of the fakes certainly suggests a capacity for deception, implying a cunning side to ancient commerce, where profit motives were as keen as they are today. The very act of creating something so convincingly like another, rarer item points to an understanding of its value and the potential for financial gain. This perspective highlights an unexpected level of scientific understanding regarding materials, light refraction, and chemical composition, employed not just for discovery, but for strategic advantage. Or was it something else entirely? Was it an accepted, perhaps even celebrated form of craftsmanship, where the artistry of the imitation was valued in its own right, distinct from the natural gem? Some scholars propose that the distinction between real and fake was far more fluid in antiquity. In an era before standardized certification and widespread scientific analysis, the visual appeal and symbolic power of an object might have held more weight than its geological origin. Many imitations could have served as readily accessible and beautiful alternatives, not presented as malicious counterfeits, but as a distinct category of exquisite craftsmanship. Perhaps the ancient eye appreciated the skill of the artisan as much, if not more, than the inherent rarity of a natural stone. In this interpretation, the imitation was a tribute to nature's beauty, rendered through human hands, a form of artistic expression rather than pure fraud. The very concept of authenticity as we understand it might be a modern construct, less relevant to the value systems of the past. The ongoing challenge for us, peering through the mists of time, lies in decoding the silent intentions of these long-lost artisans and their patrons. Their tools, their methods, even their magnificent creations have survived, but their thoughts, their ethical frameworks, and the unspoken societal agreements of their time remain largely elusive. We are left to interpret their actions through our modern lens, grappling with whether these astonishing fakes represent a testament to ancient dishonesty or a profound, perhaps even honorable dimension of ancient artistry and engineering. Join Echoes of Time as we continue to delve into this fascinating, often overlooked chapter of history, uncovering the secrets of the ancient world's most cunning artisans and the priceless fakes that challenge our very perceptions of authenticity. The echoes of their meticulous work, their ingenious solutions, and their complex motivations resonate through time, inviting us to reconsider how we define value, beauty, and truth. What hidden truths about our own present might be reflected in the glittering deception of the past?